Hey guys, and welcome back.
And if you're new here, thanks for joining us today.
So today we're going to take you on a little tour of which park are we at?
We're in Fort Lauderdale, Sunshine Holiday. It's an encore.
Yeah,
right?
It's one of the trails collections for Thousand Trails. So let's go check out the amenities and then go for a little drive and stay tuned for our review of this park. So here is our space. Believe it or not, we cannot open the awning all the way because if we do, it actually touches the RV next to us. So it is a pretty tight spot. Something we do not like is that obviously all your connections are on the driver's side of the RV, but the sewer is right here, right next to the pad. So you have to run it underneath the RV to connect it here. The neighbor's electric and sewer is here as well. Now our electric and water is in the back, so we have to cross his pad to get to our electric and our fresh water. You'll see how this is all connected and then runs under. So this side is $387. I really don't recommend it. It's super tight. You have to see that we backed in all the way so that we can park tandem. I actually think the side in front of our pad is ours, but the neighbor was complaining saying it's his, even though he parks here, he parks behind it, and he says this one's his. He has two cars. But anyways, we had to pull up all the way to the back. Our step is like barely on the pad. And we are right by the entrance. You'll see the entrance gate right there. So we hear that gate opening and closing all day and all night. What's pretty awesome is that they pick up your trash. They just ask that you put it outside of your pad, close to the street by 1 p.m. and they pick it up for you. Let's work our way over to the pool section for the transient RV area. Just 2 streets over from where we are, here is the little pool section. To be honest, we have not come in here at all. This is going to be the very first time I walk in here, so let's check it out. So I will admit, I do really like these lounge chairs and plenty of tables with umbrellas. They do make it seem cozy. And the pool looks very clean. There's no spa, jacuzzi here. So we've got a water fountain and a lifesaver. Looks like we have a bulletin board with some announcements. And let's take a peek inside this little clubhouse. It's nicely air conditioned in here. Looks like there is a foosball, a lounge area to sit, and a pool table. We've got tables and chairs to sit and eat, as well as a sink and microwave, I guess your community kitchen, and a wine cooler. Not bad. Let's see what's behind door number 1. So we have a unisex bathroom. Yeah, there is no sign here. So sink, urinal, and toilet. And then an exit door. And behind, another bathroom. So maybe it is women's and men's. Actually, and I do think it's unisex because they took off the signs there too. But it is very clean. It smells good in here. Let's work our way over to like where the shuffleboard and petanque court is. That is more so like in the manufactured home area. There's a pool over there too. I think they try to separate the RV stuff from the manufactured homes, although the shuffleboard and the petanque is over there. So let's walk over there and check it out. The main street where the gate is, if you take that all the way back, you'll see straight ahead on my left-hand side. That's where the other rec hall, pool, petanque, and shuffleboard is. Okie dokie. So here is the petanque. Now tell me if I'm saying that wrong. Lou and I have never played petanque or bocce, so I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing those correctly. But here is this court, and then right next to it, straight ahead, is the shuffleboard. Okay, here you'll see the shuffleboard is not as freshly painted and maintained as in other parks. You'll see that even the scoreboard area has been defaced. Right next to the shuffleboard, there are public restrooms here as well. This one is categorized as men and women. Let's go ahead and take a peek into the women's. Freshly out of toilet paper. Here's the toilets, sink, and a mirror, which I look like a hot mess. Hello. The floors look nice and clean, as does the sink. Let's get out of here. And right behind that bathroom, you'll see over here, this is where the other pool section is. There is an area to park your bike if you bike ride over here. Well, I can't seem to get this one open for some reason. So maybe they've locked it, but this is what the other pool section looks like. Also, no spa or jacuzzi in here. Here we work our way back to our RV. We're gonna stop inside the laundry so that you can check it out. There's also a vending machine there, and across from the building where the laundry is where the office is. Again, that main street that you come in from, if you make your very first left, the office will be on your left-hand side, and this building here, which is the laundry, would be on your right. Right outside of the laundry, there is a soda vending machine. And across from that, it looks like it's the mailboxes for the annuals. Let's take a peek inside the laundry, which is locked. It's probably because the dryers are out of order. But let me show you from the glass what it looks like in there. So right next to the laundry, this is where your one public shower is located. The opposite end of that shower is a public restroom. As you'll see, it is unisex. All right, YouTube. As you'll see, this is a gated entry, and if you are arriving late, they are very good about emailing you your code early. I think the office closes at 4 or 5, and we receive the gate code like at 2 p.m. Here to the right, and all of the sections to the right, is manufactured homes. And then right here at the end of this intersection, forward is more manufactured homes. So where the pool is and the rec hall is, there's all manufactured homes straight ahead. But making a left over here to the right is the laundry room, and then to the left is the office. But we're gonna just go for a drive through the RV section. We're not gonna bother driving through the manufactured homes because it's just too big. This very first street closest to the laundry room, the right hand side is mainly manufactured homes, but everything from the left going forward is basically RVs, very transient. So I'll go ahead and shush now and let you enjoy this little zigzag small area for the transient RVers. All right, well, we hope you enjoyed the amenities that is at the Sunshine Holiday Park, as well as a little drive around the RV section. Now we're going to go ahead and rate it based off of our rating system, Eat, Sleep, RV, Repeat. So Eat, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, there's a million places to eat in this area. This is a very highly populated area. And you can get anything from fast food to major chain restaurants to mom and pops.
Yep.
And the food is anything from Burger King to Jamaican, Cuban, Haitian,
Chinese, Indian.
Indian.
There's tons of different varieties.
Yeah, you can't go wrong here.
Yeah. Now, the park itself doesn't have any, a store that you can buy things from.
Right.
And the only vending machine it has is for sodas by the laundry room. So there isn't anything in the park. You literally have to leave the park to grab anything.
Right.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I would give it, yeah, sure, I'll give it a thumbs up. I wish that there would have been something inside as well, but definitely give it a thumbs up. What about sleep?
Yeah, it's quiet. They observe quiet hours. The RV was leveled.
It was.
You know, tight, but leveled.
Super tight.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a thumbs up for sleep. It's very quiet, and we were at the very entrance. So to say that it's very quiet, and we're literally the first RV as you drove in, is I think to say a lot.
Yeah. Well, Lou's, I'm shocked that Lou's saying it's very quiet because Lou's a light sleeper, whereas I'm not. So I don't hear a lot of things that happens at night. But being as close as we were to the gate, the gate was constantly slamming.
Yeah, you could hear the gate.
Constantly slamming. People coming in and out of the pedestrian area. You hear that boom, like the metal against metal clashing.
Yeah, but that didn't go on till very late at night either.
Okay.
So, yeah, you tend to get used to stuff.
Yeah.
I can't say that it really kept me up.
Right.
It did take a couple of days to get used to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then RV, the amenities, the staff. Honestly, we didn't take advantage of the amenities at all this time around. It did look really nice when I went into the pool section in the rec hall to show it to you guys.
Yeah, it looks like it's well kept.
Yeah. At least that area. We did also go to the public restrooms a couple of times, and that wasn't well kept as much. That was a bit on the dirty side.
The one that was nearby the laundry was not at its best, and it did have some interesting characters using it. There's a shower there next to the laundry room. Right. Also not well kept, and also some interesting characters. Yeah, the ones by the resident pool area, which was never open.
No. The resident pool wasn't open, nor was the rec hall, which I didn't even attempt to show them because
it's not really a rec room. It just looks like
a big hall.
Like a big hall, yeah. With a small stage. But it was never unlocked. And restrooms there were clean.
Those were clean.
Yeah, they were in good shape. It's just the restroom and the shower by the laundry room were, I'd say, sketchy at best.
As for staff, the only staff I really interacted with, I never even went into the office because they left our check-in paperwork outside, and that was the end of it. But the maintenance guy, in the morning, I think I tried 2 mornings, and then I finally gave up. I said good morning, and he literally just turned his face. So they don't seem too friendly.
Yeah. They do pick up your garbage.
That I did like a lot. And not even like by 10 a.m., by 1 p.m. So you have enough time to get it out there. So I really like that.
Yeah, so that was good. That was a plus.
Yeah, big plus.
Yeah.
Repeats. Do you see yourself coming back to this park?
So the thing is that it's in an area that puts us close to our home base and to our family. If I can avoid it, I will. Right. If there's no other choice for the Pompano Parks, then there's no other choice. But yeah, I would even be willing to cut the trip short in order to be able to stay in Pompano. Right. Because I don't really like that park.
Yeah, yeah, same here. I will go out of my way to try to either book Breezy Hills or Highland Woods, or like Lou said, short of the trip, maybe a day or two and do Cracker Barrels and Walmarts, just to avoid this park. I didn't enjoy this day at all either.
Right.
I just didn't feel comfortable or even safe in some manner of speaking.
And we're familiar with the area.
Yeah.
It's not new to us.
No.
You know, we've lived in Broward County, which is a park is part of that county, for a very long time.
Yeah.
It just didn't, that particular park didn't feel safe. And also, we're used to being in a tight park.
My God.
But we could not open our awning because if we opened our awning all the way, it would hit the RV next to us.
The rude neighbor next to us.
It wasn't really rude. It was just like, I live here and you can't take my parking space.
Anyways, I think I may have mentioned it to them at the beginning during the tour. He was parking in front and behind of his RV, so he had two vehicles and they were in his space, but yet he wanted the space in front of our pad too. But we just let it be.
I mean,
we never
he lives there and they don't tell him no, so.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Yeah, I definitely don't want everything in that row that we were in, which is as you come in, the very first row to your left. I wouldn't want to stay in that row ever again. I did notice that the rows in between are pull-throughs.
Yeah. Those might be better.
And they're sort of like staggered pull-throughs. They're not next to each other. They're staggered. So those seem to allow you the distance to be able to have like a pad and like your awning in a more livable space.
Right.
So if we had to stay there, I would definitely try to make an effort to not stay on that first row.
Right. I mean, it's still tight because we saw some of those RVs that were next to each other in the pull-throughs with their slides out and their slides out, and it was literally like just a matter of inches like for them to be touching.
Yeah, so like if you're in your RV and you're walking a lot and it's moving, to me it felt like if you had a little bit too much movement, you might just like tap the RV next to you, because it was like you couldn't. Neither one of us would be able to walk in between.
Oh no! That's
literally
like literally like inches,
like maybe like inches. 6 inches.
Oh, I would even
between
go
one slide and another.
Yeah,
it was. Yeah, I was blown away. I've never seen that before.
That's what people mean when they say that you're packed in like sardines.
Yeah,
I never seen it like that before, but that was really tight.
I thought we were tight in the park that we lived in full time.
Oh, at Highland Woods.
Yeah, but that blew my mind. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So, it's in a good section. You're close to the beach. You're close to Wilton Manors. You're close to a park that I really like, which is Easterland.
Right.
And I like to play disc golf there, but I don't. Yeah. I'll give it like a halfway thumb, like not up and not down. No. Just because it's close to the family. So yeah. Kind of like that. Like that. I'll go with that.
All right. So we did do an internet check for AT&T, the mobile hotspot, and for our T-Mobile phones. We forgot to do it for our Verizon phone. And if Lou did and she sent it to me, I may have lost it because I can't find it. So I'm going to go ahead and put both of those up here on the screen for you to check out what the Wi-Fi was like here at Sunshine Holiday-Fort Lauderdale.
Not bad at all.
So now that we discussed Wi-Fi, if we didn't have 1,000 trails with the trails collection on, how much would it have cost us to stay here for the full 14 days?
Nothing, because we wouldn't have stayed here. But since we did, the cost to stay here would have been $736.
Okay. Yeah. No. Well, if you enjoyed this tour, please give us a big thumbs up. Let us know down below in the comments what are some parks that you visited that you feel sort of the way we feel, so that we can know to avoid them.
If you've stayed in this park, please let us know how you feel about it.
Yeah, how was your experience?
Yeah. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can get notified every time we upload a video. And as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Bye, guys.